Oh, it's massive, isn't it? We're touring a country that holds the World Cup the last couple of times. It's a proud rugby nation. We had a lot of our players who haven't played a lot of footy in South Africa, some for a while and some never, since South African sides went north and out of Super Rugby. So it's a massive challenge. But it's exciting. The guys, we're gonna play strong sides. I'd say reasonably hostile crowds and challenging environments. There's a time zone to deal with initially, and there's altitude and a number of things that a lot of our players haven't experienced a lot of recently. So we're really excited. It's great with the first 3 games. It gives us a chance to create competition for places for that first test side, and the fact that everyone will get to play is a real buzz within the group. Everyone's excited at the moment. I think as the intensity of the tour grows, it's there'll probably be a little bit more pressure on. But well, we've been in Cape Town for almost a week now. It's a great place to start the tour. We've got fantastic facilities here and been well looked after. So we've got a number of trainings in now, and we've acclimatised them. So we'll be ready to go Friday night. So I'd say that we're excited. Yeah, it's all of that. We've sort of picked the teams to play in these games. Now, we've already made little changes based on some a little bit on injury and some where we've just changed the emphasis of that group. But if you look at this first game, there's a number of guys who have returned from injury recently, or didn't play a massive amount of footy in that Nations Cup series, and so. But if you look at the side, it's pretty experienced too. You got guys like say Bowden Barrett playing, who didn't play a part in that, but is training out of his skin and ready to go. So we think it's a really good blend. It's a strong side, but a number of guys in there will be desperate to make an impression. I just want to build on what we've done over the past 3 games. So, we've had a little bit more time together, and that's been good. But there's some new combinations, and we're going to play against a side that was very competitive in the URC. We'll be excited about the potential of an international scalp, and so that makes them dangerous. This is just about us getting better. We've got a test match only around the corner, and we know we'll need to be better against them than we were in the previous 3 tests. I mean, it's still a pretty strong Stormers side, we think. There's no shortage of talent and depth in this country. And so, the old days of playing, a French Barbarians or a South African 15 to soften you up, heading into a Test series will probably change. But we've got a massive amount of respect for South African rugby. We're well aware of the quality of the side that we'll play, and we'll give them that respect. Yeah, I mean, he loves playing 15 as well. Gives him a little bit more freedom. It's a chance for him to really take control back there and organise the back 3. All the other skill set things that he provides, we just want to see more of. He's been impressive. He's quite understated. His ability to do the obvious is a real point of difference. Knows when to run, knows when to pass, and how to connect, and he's all over the park, and we want to see the same thing from a 15 perspective. He'll probably spend a little bit more time at first receiver, which we're keen to see, and he's got a strong kicking game. He's a very strong high ball. We think he'll get a bit of practice on the weekend. Oh, it's awesome. I was trying to work out the other day. This is my 8th time staying in this hotel. So we've played the Stormers a lot when I was with the Chiefs, and the support we got was always fantastic. And I know they're big supporters of all the New Zealand sides that came through here, and very much so the All Blacks. So the crowd that we saw last Friday on short notice at the stadium were very, very passionate. And so it's going to be great to have those sorts of voices and numbers and behind us this week, and it's a nice way to start the tour off. Yeah, I mean, both their halves are excellent, aren't they? So, I wouldn't say I've watched an enormous amount, but when you look at the quality of a 20s program recently, and Kevin Booth running that, he's done a fantastic job footy, and so it's a great opportunity for them, and they've got a couple of young kids who will be excited. They've got some good experience around them, and I'd imagine that they'll want to play and show their hands. So we've got to do our best to deny them time and space. Look, we've had a massive amount of focus on us, on building our game. We've got lots of new guys who've come in. We've had a decent look at all three sides, and because of a short turnaround in games, we've looked for common ground, so areas that we expect the Stormers, the Sharks and the Bulls to try and stress us, or opportunities that'll be there, and then little tweaks based on who we're playing, because there's just not the same amount of time to review and preview and scout teams in 4-day windows. I mean, I'll try and get a couple of trainings in. So, yeah, I'm not going to talk a lot individually about what we think the Stormers will bring, but I wouldn't know they kick a lot. They really apply pressure through that. There's a real point of difference. They've got absolute lightning wheels all over the park, and so we're going to have to deal with that. But it does create opportunity for us. A bit of ball will be kicked to us, and if we can deal with that, then we'll get some opportunities. So, hopefully the weather plays its part. Yeah, it's coming along well. Yeah, look, he's potentially going to be right for the Bulls. We're not going to rush that day. So, he was running today. He got a little bit of time on the scrum sled, and but we're definitely not looking at him against the Sharks. Maybe a small amount of game time against the Bulls, or leave him till the Test match.